Ruslan.
Spoke to Bryson privately about this. Now, I do not like Bryson's politics. I think he is pretty far gone in terms of the MAGA cult vibes. However, I appreciate Bryson's honesty. This is the dope part about the information technology age, is you're gonna have an outlier that's gonna say, nope, we're not gonna talk about nonsense. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. So I'm gonna let Bryson do the talking for me. Check this out. This is very interesting. Okay, so buckle up. If you're on some, this was Antifa, buckle up.
I'm disappointed in social media MAGA tonight. And I'm not talking about MAGA that's out here in the streets, because we're out here in the streets.
They're out there in the streets, and he's disappointed in social media MAGA. Okay, we're not talking about folks who voted for Trump. We're talking about MAGA. Different. These are different energy. Keep listening.
But the people that claim MAGA on social media, that's searching for somebody to blame for Patriots storming the Capitol building. Y'all looking for somebody to blame.
For Patriots storming the Capitol building, his hoodie says Patriots versus everybody. He's wearing a MAGA bucket hat. This is Bryson Gray, the MAGA Christian rapper, who made the diss track against Lecrae. Okay, now again, I went live with him on Instagram before. Let's keep watching.
Oh, this person was Antifa. Oh, this person was Antifa. Shut up.
Talk, Bryson. Come on, buddy.
And I'm saying shut up for multiple reasons. That Viking guy that dresses like a Viking that y'all think is an Antifa member, he's a popular person in the Q community.
The QAnon community. That's what the Q community is.
He's like some shaman. He do some shaman religion. He is very weird. Do not confuse him.
Yeah, he is weird.
He's very weird. But he's he's a Q person that y'all trying to say he's Antifa. He wasn't protesting with Black Lives Matter. He was at the Black Lives Matter rally. He was at the Black Lives Matter place with a Q sent me sign far away from Black Lives Matter, protesting against them.
Okay, point number one. This guy, this gentleman right here, so he's talking about Jake Angio, okay, he lives in Arizona, couldn't be reached for comment, but his cousin Adam confirmed that the man in the horns was his relative in a brief call with CNN. He's a patriot. He's a very big United States of America type of person. Bryson Gray, MAGA Christian rapper right here, just confirmed it. And then CNN spoke to his cousin. Christians, we're gonna be people of truth. Okay, we're not gonna alternate reality. We're not gonna alternate history. These were far-right terrorists. There was explosives found there. 4 people killed. Stormed the Capitol.
But what I don't support is y'all lying on somebody. And the reason y'all are lying on somebody is because y'all want to blame somebody else for storming the Capitol building. And just to be clear, the guy that actually broke the windows first, storming the Capitol, he's a fan of mine, and he actually showed me the video of him doing it.
This is Bryson Gray, ladies and gentlemen. MAGA rapper, beloved MAGA rapper, the guy who first broke the windows into the Capitol, was a fan of his, showed him the footage of doing it. Now, thankfully, Bryson was wise enough to not participate in swarming the Capitol. By the way, all these people are going to be arrested, and 70 people have already been arrested. A lot of these people are going to be arrested because their identities have been confirmed, right? Because we got the internet. And Bryson, again, I wouldn't have done this. This man's honest. He's keeping it a buck with y'all, right? I mean, granted, the feds is watching. The feds is watching. Dry snitching going on here. Nevertheless, what do you need Vlad TV for in the MAGA community when these guys will spill all the tea themselves, right? But hey, I appreciate the honesty. This is the most extreme view of the MAGA cult that I have access to.
There were Trump supporters in the Capitol. There were Trump supporters in the Capitol. We are really out here in the streets fighting for this country.
We really out here in these streets fighting for...
And y'all are on Twitter finding somebody to blame other than supporting us. And
you on Twitter? How dare you be on Twitter and say this was Antifa? How dare you?
Y'all are here blaming Antifa for everything. This guy's popular. Go look him up. Y'all are literally trying to ruin a man's life for what? Yes, that was Patriots storming the Capitol.
It was patriots, guys.
And I know what I'm
Patriots.
saying. Let me tell you something. Stop comparing what happened today to what BLM does and to what Antifa does.
How dare you?
We didn't go to no restaurant. We didn't go to no clothing store. We didn't go to Target. We weren't looting and burning down local businesses.
Come on, keep telling us.
That's not what we was doing. We went to the people we were angry at. That Capitol building is a public building paid for with our tax dollars. Everybody that works in that Capitol building are paid by our tax dollars. And we didn't kill nobody. We didn't shoot nobody. We didn't do any of that. We didn't stab anybody. We went in there. The only person that was shot was a Trump supporter, and she was 17 years old. And it was hard on camera. A lot of people told us about it before it was reported to y'all.
So she wasn't 17 years old. The lady who was shot was actually from San Diego. I think the reason why he got that wrong because her Twitter handle, she followed my buddy Zuby. Her Twitter handle, she had an alternative name for her Twitter handle. Her real identity has been confirmed by her ex-husband. She's from San Diego. I'm going to get into her identity earlier. Here's the issue is his logic. Think about his logic. Don't dare compare us to BLM or Antifa. We didn't burn down random businesses. We went to the area where with the people we had issues with, we went to storm the Capitol. We are patriots. Okay? Look up Bryson Gray. 100 and something thousand subscribers, 350,000 Instagram followers. Look them up. Okay? They view themselves as patriots. This is the MAGA ideology, the cult vibes we've been trying to warn you guys about. Myself, Pastor Roy, KB, Amin, we've been trying to warn you guys about these shenanigans, and you kept saying, oh, it's like the kid that cries wolf. No, this was real. We told y'all this was real. We told you guys this stuff was real. They view themselves as patriots, and they have massive support for trying to have a revolution in America. Let's keep watching.
And the sad part about it is, all of y'all are trying to put these rumors on people. Y'all trying to make up reasons why things happen. Y'all are not out here. We out here. Y'all not out here. Y'all making up rumors, and y'all think we're making Trump look bad. Oh, y'all are making MAGA look bad, lying on somebody. That Q dude.
Y'all are making MAGA look bad. Y'all are by saying this was Antifa, y'all are making MAGA look bad. They're the real MAGA.
He is weird, but he is out here protesting every single event. He is a known person in the Q community. Y'all are out here trying to ruin this man's thing so y'all can blame something on Antifa. And the reason it's so irrelevant, because let's say if he was Antifa, there was hundreds and hundreds of Trump supporters actually inside the building. So let's say
hundreds of Trump supporters inside the building. 70 arrested.
Antifa actually the people that broke through the window down. Trump supporters are all through there. On here criticizing patriots for what happened today. By the way, I'm out here and I was in the streets. I was at the Capitol. It's so sad to me because y'all are condemning what we are doing, which y'all condemning what we're doing out here, which is actually fighting for the country, actually being in the streets. That means y'all
actually being in the streets and fighting for the country.
Condemning our founding fathers. That means y'all condemning 1776.
1776, but you pay attention.
That means y'all condemning everything this country is built upon in the first place. Jake, thank you for the $5. Wasn't there all kinds of pics of Antifa and Trump clothes? Let me tell y'all something. No. Joshua, thank you for the
Wasn't there all types of pics of Antifa and Trump clothes? Let me tell you something. No. I'm going to link this up. Y'all watch the whole thing. Watch the whole thing. Not because I'm promoting him. I'm not promoting him. I want you guys to understand how these folks think. They think they're fighting a revolution. That's what this is to them. Listen to the language of Trump, of his daughter, special people, patriots. That's what they were saying to these folks. This isn't, I repeat, this is not an indictment on all Trump voters. If you voted for Trump for policy reasons, whatever, I'm not mad at you, okay? I'm not mad at you. But you have to take a sober look in the mirror and ask, if you're perpetuating nonsense and living in an alternate reality, are you complicit in some of this stuff? Popular question I've been getting is, Ruslan, did you go this hard when there were the riots over the summer? And clearly, you either haven't been following me very long, or you just didn't, you're just too lazy to search. But the unequivocal answer is, yeah. Yes, I spoke out about the Antifa BLM riots. Absolutely. I did a whole video about the situation in Kenosha and Kyle Rittenhouse that I lost followers and subscribers for. And if this was about followers and subscribers to me, you know, this is about being honest and truthful and rooted in reality, regardless on which side. And there was this demand for anybody that was even loosely affiliated with saying Black Lives Matter, which we all distanced ourselves from the organization repeatedly distanced ourselves from the organization. As early as 2015, when I first spoke to Shoba Raka about it, when this stuff was first starting, yes, 2015, and Shoba Raka told me, hey man, yeah, I don't rock with the Black Lives Matter folks. And I was like, why? And he's like, because they're on some disrupt the nuclear family and it's funded by Marxists. This is 2015, Show told me this. Show then went on to start his own nonprofit. I'm gonna get Show on. This was back in 2015 we've been distancing ourselves from the Black Lives Matter organization. Telling y'all, no, we don't co-sign that. We don't co-sign violence. We don't co-sign the disruption of the nuclear family. We've been telling y'all this stuff. But now when the tables have turned, and now it's MAGA swarming, it's deflection. It was Antifa. Well, no, it can't be. It can't be MAGA. No, MAGA people love Jesus. No, this is a cult. Again, not talking about all Trump supporters, not talking about all Trump voters. There's levels to this. There's Make America Great Again, the slogan. Okay, then there's which is coined by Ronald Reagan. Then there's folks who voted for Trump because they're Republicans. There's folks who voted for Trump, you know, who like some of his policies. Then there's MAGA. MAGA's a cult. That's what we're talking about. There's levels to this, okay? There's levels to this. Just like it is with BLM. Just like it is with people on the radical left who want to legislate you to change what pronouns you use. There's degrees to this stuff, guys. So let's keep watching.
Listen. How are we violent? Show me one person that got harmed by a Trump supporter tonight.
This is the issue with him here. And this is what really pissed me off about Bryson Gray and anybody that's acting like this stuff is cool. And thank you guys for all the super chats, by the way. Anybody that's acting like we weren't violent, we just swarmed the Capitol. Now, I'm not going to show you guys the footage of the Air Force veteran that got killed. But the issue is when you swarm the Capitol, you're setting yourself up to get shot by the CIA, which is what happened, and it was tragic. 4 people killed. So they may have not been in there with guns trying to attack anybody. But guess what? I'm telling you guys, the reason why we have to call out this insanity is if we are going to be soft on it, if we're going to be okay on it, one of your friends and families might get wrapped into this stuff and get radicalized. Yes, I use that language. And then next time, it ain't gonna be the Capitol building, it's gonna be the White House, and it's gonna be a freaking massacre when it's not 4 people that get killed by 400 people that get killed. 1,000 people swarm the Capitol. That's why this stuff matters. That's why we can't be soft and weak on this stuff. No, we didn't hurt nobody. Yeah, but a person got killed. One of the first people going through the door, I'm not gonna show y'all the footage, you can look it up, it's terrible. One of the first persons swarming one of the doors gets shot in the neck by the CIA, a lady from San Diego. She was a follower of my buddy Zuby, by the way, friend of the channel. I've been on his channel. So don't play me like I don't know what I'm talking about.
When y'all say things like y'all condemn what we was doing, that mean y'all condemning our founding fathers.
When y'all say things like y'all condemning what we were doing, you're condemning our founding fathers. I didn't say it. He said it. Patriots versus everybody. This is a glimpse into this world, just so we're on the same page.
Do y'all know what 776 was about? Matter of fact, if people didn't fight, we would still be a part of Great Britain. A guy who wears the Viking stuff, he was out there taking pictures with everybody, and wanted a picture of me and Forgiato. So we took a picture with him. I posted a picture because everybody was like, he was Antifa, so I posted a picture, and they was like, Bryson is Antifa. Bryson is Antifa.
There's so much cognitive dissonance in this community by the people that weren't there. So now there's infighting that they're now dismissing Bryson Gray, the MAGA rapper himself, and he definitely snitching on himself, but it's okay. I'm glad I had to do this early so he didn't take it down. That there's folks in there who now called him Antifa. Bryson Gray, the MAGA Christian rapper, the KJV only guy, with the Make America Great Again bucket hat and the Patriots versus everybody hoodie. They called him Antifa. This doesn't get any better
People
than this.
actually were believing that. I am so disappointed in MAGA because y'all making us look like all conspiracy theorists now. Like, I hate the word conspiracy theorists, but when y'all start saying people in Antifa that y'all don't know nothing, y'all don't know nothing because y'all never at Trump events, y'all never pop out in the streets.
Never. Y'all
just trying to call random people Antifa.
Uh-huh.
Then try to say Bryson is Antifa. Have you lost your dang old mind?
How dare you?
You know how much I sacrificed enough for this movement? Don't ever do that.
But again, what are we on today? We are on John. Chapter 8. I'm speaking to Christians. If you're not a Christian, this doesn't apply to you. If you're not born again, this does not apply to you. You believe what you want. You go get sucked into your own alternate reality. You do what you want. I'm speaking to Christians. Okay? We're called to be people of truth. And even if you got wrapped up with some of the MAGA cult vibes, you need to repent. You need to change your mind. Because John 8:31, Jesus said to the people who believed in him, you are truly my disciples if you remain faithful to my teachings. What teachings? I don't know, teachings like love God with all your heart, all your mind, all your soul, and love your neighbor as yourself? Hello? And you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. That's our theme verse for the hour. Joshua the king came down and bore it all. Yeah. Conversations front of the fireplace. All of my mistakes, how do I erase? Wanna operate at a higher pace. Birth pains causing the body to dilate. On a first name basis with the worst pain facing. Moments in isolation.